What are some of the top skills data product managers need to succeed on the job? Well, don't go anywhere because in this video, I'll be answering that question and more. And my name is Josh. I'm one of the founders here at Product HQ. And in this video, I'm going to break down the main skills that any data product manager needs to master if they want to be successful at their job. But before we jump in, be sure to hit that subscribe button to get a notification every time we post informational, instructional videos just like this one. And throughout this video, in no particular order, I'll be covering the 10 main skills you need to focus on. And we'll start off with a big one, communication skills. A data product manager cannot be successful in their role if they don't practice proper communication. In a general sense, managers are always expected to communicate, whether it's with your fellow management team or line staff. It's expected that you maintain a reasonable flow of communication. In the case of product management, the need for proper communication is even more important than it is in standard managerial positions. And data product managers are no different. You constantly talk with multiple teams and individuals, sometimes all at once, from marketing and sales teams to product design and engineering and development teams, not to mention other stakeholders such as senior management and even the end users. The communication framework you see on the screen here is an example of what it looks like in real context. Data product managers are expected to use company-specific factors such as business objectives, research, consumer insights, target segmentations, and more to create the communication strategy. The pressing need for communication in product development is not something that will simply go away anytime soon. With that being said, data product managers must refine the way that they deliver information, as well as how they listen to others. Always remember that communication is a two-way street. And skill number 2, data analysis skills. Analysis within the field of product management is a multifaceted discipline. The framework you're seeing on your screen reflects just that. On one hand, product managers must know how to process data, analyze, provide product feedback, and then use the insight to refine their product and its features. On the other hand, you are also expected to interpret statistical models with complex algorithms in order to make more informed decisions throughout the various stages of the product development cycle. And we have skill number 3, technical skills. For decades, we've been hearing about technical skills whenever we want to apply for any business position. Recruiters are always asking for solid technical skills in whatever area that's relevant to them. As a data product manager, the same principle applies. You see, as a person who is responsible for using data to really flesh out the product in its development stage, you do need to have a solid understanding of product design, engineering, and often coding. This will help you to set realistic objectives and timelines during key sprints, and also to manage the product roadmap more easily. Granted, product managers always need to have some basic understanding of the technical aspects of product development, as is seen in the Venn diagram on your screen. However, as technology continues to advance, and with it the demands of product development, so too will the expectations of data product managers continue to grow. In the future, you can't afford to be one of the data product managers who get left behind because you didn't get enough technical knowledge under your belt. And skill number 4, business skills. The business environment is constantly evolving. Products are conditioned by the environment that they're operating in, both on a general business level as well as on a product-based level where there are specific elements affecting product development and design. And at no point in time should you ever feel that you've completely mastered business strategy. Instead, you should feel a constant desire to iterate your product strategy in accordance with the ebbs and flows that may affect your overall business strategy. Naturally, this also includes keeping an eye on new or important advances and relevant strategic frameworks. And here we've included a visual of one of the most widely used frameworks to manage organization strategy, and that's the McKinsey Strategy 3-Horizon model. As the name suggests, this framework consists of 3 horizons that occur sequentially, with each one representing a type of innovation that goes on in a product. These horizons are then measured by time and value to gauge how profitable a given business iteration can be. And this type of model is beneficial to businesses and in turn, data product managers, since it helps you to decide whether a product project is worth the investment or not. And this is just one example of the many frameworks that have become more relevant in recent years with business management and that product managers need to have an eye on. And skill number 5, research skills. As a data product manager, research is a fundamental pillar that lays the groundwork for the strategy and roadmap you flesh out. After all, how will you ever get to know your customer and what solutions work best for them if you don't do research? Given the immensely complex and competitive nature of the current business environment, in the future, research skills take on a whole new meaning. and there's already a lot more emphasis today on them. Data product managers must navigate market demands in order to come up with actionable solutions. On one hand, this entails sharpening and fine-tuning the framework you use to gather information about your customers. And every data product manager uses their own framework. The example shown on screen is one you use to see how market research methodologies encompass several qualitative and quantitative research tools. To name a few, we have focus groups, interviews, surveys, market segmentation, and more. The key is to examine the trends and recent advancements within the various subsets of your research framework to learn how you can improve upon them. And then we have skill number 6, interpersonal skills. Being a data product manager means that you interact with others on an individual, interpersonal, and organizational level. Data product managers must work with product teams, engineering, programming teams, and other product stakeholders, doing everything from creating presentations on behalf of their team while bridging the gap between departments within an organization. And all of this requires strong interpersonal skills that help you be more empathetic with stakeholders and foster better relationships with everyone involved in product development. And skill number 7, marketing and sales skills. Marketing and sales skills are yet another multifaceted discipline that embodies key subsets of lead nurturing, campaign execution, tracking, reporting, sales forecasting, and content creation. From a data product manager standpoint, all these work together to help you understand which strategies are best suited for the type of product you have on the market. It also helps you in laying out a path that'll get your product into the hands of consumers without spending an exorbitant amount of time on advertising or other external initiatives. And skill number 8, delegation skills. Delegation skills are yet another set of skills that data product managers need to have a solid grasp on. It's important to state that delegation in and of itself is a lot more complex than some may be led to believe, especially in the product development field. When multiple people play a collective effort to ensure the creation of a given product, as in the case with product development, the slightest mistake in delegation can spell disaster. Luckily, there are frameworks such as the one displayed on the screen that can help you to make better delegation decisions. And this model will assist you in gauging the readiness of an employee with the urgency and importance of a given task, so you can stand a better chance of ensuring that people who are given different tasks can complete them successfully. And all in all, making the right delegation decisions can either make or break the success of most, if not all, the tasks laid out in your product roadmap. And we have skill number 9, strategic thinking skills. Strategy has always been the roadmap to success in any business initiative. However, now more than ever, the highly competitive nature of the business environment, coupled with the need to create compelling products to solve customer pain points and more, means that data product managers must think past what is on the product roadmap. You must be able to anticipate possible hurdles and challenges, thinking of ways around a problem that had been tried before in order to come up with something new and innovative in order to get the product to the next level. And strategic thinking is an approach that looks at different concepts such as intelligent opportunism and systems perspectives, among others. And data product managers need to pay attention to the framework that they put in place and employ for strategic thinking at all stages of product management, ensuring that the approach is multifaceted, broad in its ability to touch on different aspects of product creation, and of course, built on logical and an empirical basis. And then we have skill number 10, prioritization skills. Because of the nature of prioritization, some data product managers tend to lump it into delegation since it's crucial for measuring progress. However, experience has taught me that valuing prioritization as an individual discipline serves you way better than simply considering it as a subset of another skill. This is because you're isolating one of the most important parts of the product development and planning process. Of course, there are several frameworks that you can draw upon from to beef up your skills and provide you with some guidance, including this one here. This prioritization model uses the metrics of effort and value to determine what you should prioritize first. And this type of approach can help you greatly when figuring out how to prioritize certain product features and requirements during development. All in all, this is my roundup here of the most essential data product manager skills that you'll need today and in the future. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you feel like you have a better understanding of the skills needed to succeed as a data product manager. And that's it. I'll go ahead and see you on some of our following videos. Cheers.